What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today we are featuring Natsu because yes, this hero is going to be one of the best boss damage dealers in today's video, and that is going to be a very specific game mode. No, we're not talking about Dream Realm, anything like that. We're talking about Ravaged Realm. So this is the Mauler Dauntless Squad Day. We've done pretty good so far keeping up with it. We've been upgrading all of our magic charms, which is important. And you'll notice here some of the available heroes are a couple of the newer heroes that have been out, including Natsu. And Natsu is going to be part of one of the best teams right here. Now, one thing I want to note here, when you do throw this hero in, you need to make sure you have the Fire Dragon, the Fire Dragon King one going. If you have the Lightning King one going, you're going to come up short on some power here. Now, you can use Belial. He's not good in this one. And then you can also use Athalia. If you have Athalia, she's actually going to be in the best spot instead of a hero like using like Seth. Seth is actually really, really good in this team too. But if you have Athalia built, that's probably going to be the best way to go about it. Otherwise, we're going for a very physical type of team here. Now, we are going with like a Kruger strat where you're of course using Natsu, even though Natsu is a magic damage dealer. Everybody else is going to be physical in this team, including Seth, and Seth's damage is actually pretty dang good. We're going to be rocking the harmonic spell here, so we're going to have the life drain, although we still have some healing coming from Mikola. And then on our second lineup here, we are going to be rocking the blade summon spell, and we're going to use an Alsa and of course a Odie. So Odie is going to do a lot of the damage here. We're going to have Smokey doing a lot of healing and damage in this squad as well. If you don't have Alsa, which not everybody has a heavy investment in this hero, there's really only like one other option in my opinion, and I think it's going to be Reese. There are some variations to Team 1 here that can work. Positioning does matter. If you don't have Natsu, you don't have Athalia, you can go with just a more traditional squad. However, you're probably going to need a hero like Citrana or something like that to make it work. The core of this team is going to be the same either way, but this team pumps a ton of damage right here. So you'll notice Natsu always seems to run to this corner and then do his fire breath from over here, and you'll see overall this is going to be a good squad because everybody is right up on the boss, and that's important for Shakir's aura. You need the lupine aura to be covering all of your melee targets here, and you see Seth is actually going to be doing quite a bit of damage too. Now, from my previous attempt I've done this one, I think I hit the 100 billion mark with this type of team. I've changed my Alsa, and I've changed, I think, my Seth and maybe even Shakir's magic charms to be a little bit more offensive and more set up. Previously, I just had like the mythic ones on. I didn't have like any special combo going. And as you guys know, getting the right mythic charms for these bosses is absolutely insanely important. So let's see if we can beat the 100 billion previous record we have that moved us up to 20th place, which again, I'm happy about for how little we've played in the past couple months. So it looks like we're getting into the 55-ish range, maybe. Are we gonna hit 55 right here? One more big hit. Not quite. 54.6, still pretty dang good. And now, of course, we have our Odie Alsa squad with our Smokey doing probably quite a bit of damage with just his third ultimate. So the one tricky part with this one too is I hate Alsa's positioning. Alsa's positioning on bosses like this is probably the most triggering thing ever because she doesn't sit in the aura until like much later on. You know, she finally moved in front of the boss to get the aura. All that time she spends in the corner is just lost time not having plus attack, which is kind of why running Mikola on this can also be good. One of the options you can do is swap the Smokey and the Mikola. But you see, even when Smokey does this big aura here, it does start reaching the back corner. You need them both getting healed because the damage definitely starts ramping up. You see, we're already at 41 billion. 40 seconds left to go. We'll have to see what our record can be here. Also uses a crazy number of active skills here. Her ultimates are just going absolutely crazy, and we are surviving just barely. We got to just keep ourselves topped off with this Smokey every single time that launch comes. So we're at 50. I think we already hit a new record. Yeah, we're officially over 100 billion now. This is going to turn into the territory of really maybe even top 10 damage. We're at 48 billion, maybe even hits 50, which would mean we're almost at 50 or 105 billion. This is going to be a much better hit, and is a testament to show you guys how powerful the correct magic charms are. So we just went from rank 20 to rank 5, all thanks to this. Now, we could have a stronger Seth, you know, that would be something that would definitely help us out here. But you can see this is the team that's really kicking butt right here. The Odie having the right charms, they are so important. So in case you guys wondering exactly what that is, I'm so happy with a rank 5. That is like my squad right there. Here's the following charms that we are using. So this here on our Natsu, we are using the sorcery charm, and we actually have it like fully maxed out. I could probably do that on a couple of the heroes to push some power. We can see ultimate power, skill power, very important. Like I said, my Seth is not the best copy. He's only Paragon 1. We don't have the upgraded charms or anything, but this charm right here, the Mystic Charm, is a very powerful combo on a lot of heroes that we're using. So we're using it both on Seth, and we're using it on Shakir. Those two are very key. Now, as far as our casters go, on Odie, we are running the, I forget what the name of this one is. I think it's called the Gale Charm. Yeah, so we have the Gale Charm on Odie. Smokey is, of course, running the same one we had before, the Sorcery Charm. Very strong, very powerful. Mikola's a little different. Mikola's going to be running the Arcane Charms for just more attack and skill power for her aura. We're not using Coco. Also, this is the one that you change away from the recommended. Normally, the game wants you to use the Mystic Charm. That's not what you do. You want to be running this set. The haste and crit damage boost is what's great on the Overload Charm. So that's the one we're going to use. And yeah, besides that, there's really not anybody else we're using besides, yeah, I mean, we got... This one really doesn't matter. Kruger's not really doing much damage or anything, so it's not like a key thing to do. The only thing I would consider in this situation, since we do use Odie a lot, and I'm intrigued to see what this does, if we... Oh no, we've already refined it. Never mind. I actually totally forgot. You can see the little gold stars above. We've already refined that damage. Maybe I should do it on Alsa too. Alsa's refinement would do what? Refining it would gain quite a bit. Let's do it. We got some leftovers. We can do it on one hero here. Let's see if that changes our damage numbers at all. Let's see if we can even push further up in the rankings here. Just get a little bit higher. So we already pulled a 103. 111 seems to be the number one, and that's about accurate for what we are used to seeing. So let's just do a skip. Let's see what the battle looks like. See if it like changes the damage at all to get us maybe a little bit closer. Definitely looks like there's RNG involved. But right around 103 does seem to be the cap. If anything, I think maybe upgrading the power of our Seth would probably be a bigger boost. Because Seth doing 12. No, maybe not. It kind of just seems like that is going to be the cap for what our account can do without getting maxed out like Athalia. That's probably going to be the only way we would get additional power. So yeah, looks like top 5, at least for now, is where we sit. We'll have to see how that works out, but getting a top 20, very important to keep that going. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think about Natsu. I absolutely love this character. I'll see you guys next time.